So what makes you interested in politics?
Well, I was convinced, I left Springfield and was convinced I wasn't going to go back. But it's a mess down there right now. Things are not good. And particularly when I was the chief of staff of the State Board of Education, I worked to expand preschool education for 50,000 kids in Illinois. And particularly when I learned over this last year that they were talking about cutting those preschool slots, potentially all 50,000 of those, although thankful, wish it would have been hundreds of kids here in Evanston that would have lost preschool. That really got me motivated to run. And Springfield really is a mess. And I kind of I talked to my wife and we thought about it and we said, if good people don't run now, if we don't get new progressive leadership that's going to fight for these programs, we're going to have a real problem.
Okay, now you're running in the Democratic primary.
Mm-hmm.
And right now the state Senate is controlled by the Democrats.
Mm-hmm.
The state House is controlled by the Democrats. And the governor's office is controlled by the
Mm-hmm.
Democrats. So if we refer to Springfield as a mess, should we say that the Democratic Party is a mess?
I think that it is a mess, and I think whenever
the Democratic Party,
I think the state, the party, because right now it's not controlled by independents, and what we need is to elect more independent elected officials. I use the analogy of Groundhog Day. I mean, everybody thought Blagojevich was out of there, everything's going to work great, but this last budget cycle when we saw those kids who are on preschool at the chopping block, YOU, a youth program here in Evanston that serves kids on the chopping block, same thing. So we do have to get more independence in there.
Yeah, but what does this word independent mean?
Independent means that you're not brought in by the machine. That you go out and you convince community members to volunteer, you convince hundreds of people to donate to your campaign, that you build your own movement around your campaign. I look to the Obama campaign, which I was active in, as an example of bringing together people and building a grassroots campaign. And that's what it means to be independent, and to have enough people elected throughout Illinois that are elected that way by building an independent campaign.
Tell me why, and this is probably going to be the last question.
Absolutely.
Tell me why you're going to win this race.
We're going to win this race because people really want to be a part of and are joining me in forming an independent group who want to fight for the things that matter in our community. Better education, safer communities. And we've gotten a ton of support. We're knocking doors every day. We're talking to people every day, and we get a great reaction. And I'm excited to build this campaign with that community support so that we can get new leadership in Springfield that we need.
All right, well, Eamon Kelly,
thank you very much.
good luck in
It's a
your
pleasure.
race, and it was a pleasure to have you.
Thank you very much.
Another edition of Evanston Issues. We'll see you next time at the same time, same place.